Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Graybeard Gaming and you are joining me on another episode of Vintage Poorboy. So, it is the month of June and that means we do have our barley to sell, and we also have we have barley to harvest and we have soybeans to sell. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start off with selling soybeans because, well, I want to. I see that field hasn't been planted yet. That means that I am inquiring about whether or not I can plant. And no, I can't. Alright, that's fine. Not going to worry about it. Oh, I'm going to go off the road though. Not careful, I'm going to have a big problem. So we're heading up to Johnson's Farm Market. We're going to sell our soybeans. And yeah, we're going to go from there. I really want to buy 2 fields this year. We'll have to wait and see what we can afford. But there's nothing planted on that other field, so it would be a good time to pick it up. However, it'd be a good time to pick it up, but it would also be a bad time to pick it up because we'd just be buying something that has no return on investment. But we'll get to choose what to put in that field. And right now, maybe soybean? Maybe? So we can do soybeans. We can enlarge that, or we can combine those 2 fields, make them into soybean fields, which is what I think we're gonna do as soon as we get this stuff sold off. And then in the spring, we can purchase our other field when we sell off our oats and silage. Yeah, that's a good plan. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get this all emptied out, and then we'll just head straight into harvesting our barley. I think what we need to do is I think we really need to get some sunflowers planted, because I think sunflowers is where we are going to be able to get our protein for our pigs. And I think if we can get our pigs the adequate amount of protein, then we should be able to definitely increase their growth. Sorry, I messed up when I went to go and dump this. I had a 4-year-old grabbing my arm, and it made me pull my hand off the keypad. So we're going to try this again. See what we can do here. So yeah, we're gonna make about 70,000. That's pretty good. Alright, well, the first wagon was just over 22,000. Let's see how the second one does. This one, it should be about $65,000. No, I'm sorry, $45,000. So yeah, we would come up with about a total of almost 46,000. So yeah, I mean, we did just under $68,000 with our soybeans, which that's fine. It's a good number. I'm happy with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to hire someone just to drive this back. And if I can, there we go. And we will get that carted back. And at the same time, we're going to go ahead, we're going to get our harvester fired up here, get it pulled out, and ready to go. I don't need to go on this end, but I do want to drive down to the other end of the field. Shh. Now, we will definitely have a decent yield off of this. I should check. I do not have. I have to turn my. I had my chopper on, probably because we did soybeans last. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna swap this up and make it so that we can pick up all of our straw. This won't be a super long video, you guys. Probably 12 to 15 minutes, because you guys get the general idea of what happens by now with this. And you know what we'll do is we'll do a recap on the next video, just to kind of let you guys know how much barley we actually did harvest. Right now I don't know how much we get, but I have a feeling it's not going to be it's not going to be an insubstantial amount. It's obviously it's got to be enough for us to feed our animals, but I don't think that I see any problems. I am going to say though, I need to figure out where I can plant my next barley field. It's kind of why I wanted to purchase another field for next year. Because we do need to keep barley on hand for our chickies. I mean, that is unless we get like 40,000 liters of barley off of this harvest. If we do that, then I'm not really going to be too awful concerned about I'm not going to be too awful concerned about how we're going to feed our chickens and in the next coming year. I mean, if we have ample amount, then I don't see this being a big, huge concern for us. But I mean, if we get, because yeah, if we would take a quick look, we've got some barley. Obviously, we've got almost 19,000 liters, which is quite a bit actually. It's not an insubstantial amount of barley. We do need to make a decision though if we want to do wheat, which we can. We can do wheat, and we can get a grain mill, just so that we can produce pig feed as a byproduct. I think that'd actually be really good, a good thing to do, because the wheat itself is not worth much. But when you start looking at how much flour is worth, if I can find it, but yeah, so flour is worth about 40% more, but we'd be saving on our feed for the pigs. That's the real earner right there. So something we need to think about. We will have a lot of silage to sell, so it's not like we're not going to have enough money coming in this winter if we decide to not sell our wheat and we decide to turn it into flour, because if we turn it into flour, then we can turn the flour into bread, and the bread peaks at 1800 almost, and flour peaks at 2300. So whereas you look at wheat, and wheat peaks at 720. So I think it would make a lot of sense. And productions are always beneficial for us. We always like to have productions. They keep everything going, and cash is king. So I mean, if you're making money, you're going to grow. So kind of thinking we do want to get that. Another thing I was thinking about is, because we don't really have the money for it, so what I am going to do is I am going to purchase this lot right up here. Oh, I still don't have enough money. Crikey. I guess I'm waiting. I have enough for that. Shoot. All right, well, I have some thinking to do. Definitely have some thinking to do. So, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'll finish up the harvest of the barley, and when I come back on camera, we'll just do a quick recap of what we got harvested, because we can easily do that. We should be able to do a recap of how much we harvested this month. Just trying to figure out, I believe it's here. I don't know, I'll find it and I'll let you know. Oh, let me see. Well, I'll have a general idea, because I'm not going to empty this out into the silo. I will be emptying it into my carts here, and if I somehow manage to get more than 43,000 liters, which I think is what my 3 carts max out at, then it was a good harvest. And I just want to take a quick look here. Looks like an old Minneapolis Moline. That's actually not a bad idea. That header. it might be an option that we want to get over the course of the next, this month. We'll have to wait and see, but it's something I'm definitely thinking about. But you know what? We're going to leave it there for now, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please hit that like button, press subscribe, the little notification bell, and I'd love it if you guys could share and comment. I'd really like to hear from you guys. So that in mind, this is Graybeard Gaming wishing you the best of days, and we will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.